Hello, hello, everyone. We are live. So I'm going to wait just a few minutes to allow a few people to come on, and we'll be talking about the energy of this full moon that just happened a few days ago. So, okay, I see people coming on now. Okay, hello, everyone. And if you're watching live, thank you so much. If you watch this in the replay, thank you also. I just want to touch base and let everyone know that if you are feeling like this last week has been a rough ride, don't worry. It has been a rough ride for pretty much all of us. So, some people may have felt really great energy during this time, but for the majority of us, we were probably hit with a few things that were unexpected. And most of all, we were hit with things that were reoccurring. So, things that have been in our past that we thought we had resolution on. But at the end of the day, there was maybe another layer that needed to be resolved. So I know for me, a lot of old wounds definitely showed themselves. And of course, this gave me an opportunity to kind of reevaluate those once again in my, from the last time I dealt with that to now. There's been growth, right? So we have the ability to process it even deeper than we did before. Good morning, my angel. And so, or I should say, Happy New Day. Happy New Day, everyone. Oliver is waking up and he's hearing me talk. So he wants my attention. And so, you know, as we grow, things from our past that have been resolved. So when we say resolved, we don't mean that it's gone. We mean that it's resolved to a point where we can function and it's no longer harnessing our energy. But it doesn't mean it's not gone. And it doesn't mean that there isn't a deeper layer that we can process. So our body picks up on it and we start to have thoughts about it. It may affect our dreams. It may affect how long we sleep. It may affect how our body is responding to food, how people around us are responding to us, how we are feeling around other people. And so I just really want to remind you to be gentle and compassionate towards yourself. And that will allow you to be gentle and compassionate towards others because we really can't see what's going on inside of another person until maybe we step on one of their sore spots. And then we realize, oh, wow, I wasn't expecting that reaction or that response. And that's when we know, hey, you know what? Maybe that's off limits. I can't talk about that with that person, or I just can't talk about that with that person right now. So we have to remember that there is a rhythm. It's a principle of rhythm. It is always in effect. So we kind of have to, observe that. So right now would be a really good time to take the observer stance and observe your emotions, observe yourself, observe the people around you, observe, the thoughts that are coming into your mind. Are there things that you thought you had kind of put away, but now they're coming forward again? That's so that you can look at it through a new lens of growth. So, one thing is that one way to really support the body is to make sure that you have enough fluids. The fluids are super important, especially if you're emotional and there might be tears flowing. Make sure that you're rehydrating yourself. Allow the tears to flow because it's energy, it's information that's leaving your body. Tears have information, and as we cry them, we release them. That's why after we cry, we feel lighter sometimes. We also feel like it's been a release for us because it has. So that information is leaving you. So never withhold your tears. You may want to put them on delay, right? And say, "Hey, I'm going to get to that in a minute," but always return to those emotions and make sure that you can release them in a safe, sacred place and know that you are growing with every tear that falls. The other thing too is magnesium. Now, again, this is not medical advice. I always say that. It's not medical advice. I am saying that the body needs magnesium. Magnesium is the calming mineral. So if you feel like your emotions are out of sorts, if you feel like your central nervous system is activated, really give your body that magnesium to allow it to process everything that's coming through. And that's a great way to allow your mind to calm so that you can process those deeper, bigger emotions that you may not have been able to previously. So that's a way for you to support your body and really pay attention to the thoughts. Don't push them away. Allow them to come through and process and flow with all of the emotions that you're feeling. Anything that we refuse to look at stays with us until we're ready. But while it's staying with us, it's harnessing our energy and it's using our energetic field. So if you've come in contact, you've had any conflicts, really allow those conflicts to process so that your central nervous system can go back to calming so that you can digest your food. So when we're in a state of fight or flight, we don't digest, we don't eliminate, we don't detox, and it really causes some serious issues in our energetic field and in our body. And we can actually develop food allergies if we eat while we're in a heightened state because our body and our mind will pair those two things together. And then the next time you eat it, that emotion will come forward again, and your body will feel as though it's being attacked by the food because we had a certain vibration when we consumed that food. So you may need to fast during this time. You really want to pay attention to what your body is asking for and how to support it and give it what it needs. Yesterday, I ended up making a chicken soup and I only ate the broth and some vegetables because I could feel that my body was definitely digesting some emotions and it didn't need the added strain of digesting foods as well. But I did want to support my body. And so I also added quite a bit of salt for my adrenal glands because the adrenal glands do need salt. So you really want to make sure that you have those electrolytes and you really have a good support of your body. Make sure that if your body is telling you to use the restroom, that you do, because holding on to that also causes some issues in your energetic field. That indicates that you may have some root chakra issues. And if you don't listen to your body, because you're just wanting to disconnect from everything, because the energy has been super, super intense since the full moon. You may have been waking up earlier. You may have been going to sleep earlier. You may have been waking up several times throughout the night with some pretty heavy emotions and thoughts. Allow those to process. Be gentle. Be compassionate with yourself and really allow you to support you. You must be your first priority. And if you can get emotional support from the people around you, even better. But if you can't, it's okay. You can do it. You can be there for you, and you can realize that you are powerful and that you are capable of processing those big emotions. There's no emotion that we can't process. And when we hold on to those emotions, it causes major issues. So, journaling, especially automatic writing, is a great way to tap into that crown chakra, heart chakra, third eye. It really allows you to put down on paper what is in your mind, and it might become helpful later on if you look back at it. So, Really give yourself some space and some time and allow the people around you to see your best self, even when you're having a hard time. If you're able to process it, then you're modeling the processing behavior for your children, for your friends, for your spouse. And it allows everyone around you to see that it is possible to process those big emotions and the intensity that comes from the full moon. Now, remember, there's a new moon coming up. So, full moons are for us to let go of things. So, if you've had a lot of intense energy, it's because there's some things that you need to let go of. And whatever you've experienced is a hint, and you've got to decode it and figure out what it is that you're holding on to that needs to be let go. And remember, the full moon is to set intentions. So you want to set what you want to manifest or you want to participate in or experience or observe between now and the next full moon. And then whatever it is that you decide you don't want, you let go of during that full moon. This full moon was extremely powerful. There was also a Lion's Gate that was open. So you can search the internet and find more about that. And, it's just a really powerful time right now, you guys. And if you were hit with, some things that were unexpected, process it and figure it out, decode it, be an observer of your own life, but really pay attention to what your body needs. Maybe you need more rest. Maybe you need more fluids, drinking tea, drinking minerals. I use Shilajit and I forgot that I haven't been taking it for a few days. And I realized, you know what? My body probably needs this. So I drank some this morning and it was super helpful. And so, really, so focus on fluids, focus on, being gentle with what you're eating, really pay attention. And also focus on those emotions, those big emotions, and allow those to process through you and build a relationship with those emotions. Okay, everybody, that's everything I have for you right now. I will see you on the next live. And remember, Fridays at 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific time is our normal live days. Today, I just really felt like I needed to come on and share with everyone and tell you that you're not alone and that what you're going through is for a reason and you are being given an opportunity. So I love you all and I hope to see you on Fridays live. And as always, so the Sacred Soul Contract course is still on delay. We actually hit some technical difficulties, but if you are interested in getting that course for free, it does retail at $47. But if you're interested in getting it for free, make sure to comment at the bottom of this video, Soul Contract, exactly those words, Soul Contract. And then I have a list of people who have done this, and they will be first notified as soon as it's available and they will be given a coupon code. So follow through, go ahead and comment Soul Contract, and I will see you on Friday. Much love until then. Bye bye.